All right, guys, Bruce at ya for Misty, Ms. Misty. So, how did we do yesterday? Well, pretty good. Up 4.64 on Mr. 1525, and we moved up 3/4 of that at 3.71. Taking us up to 3074 for Misty. She told me she does not like to go below 30. All right, well, you got back above 30. Can you hold it? Or better yet, for our weeklies, can you just stay right where you are, slightly down? We're getting close on our weekly. So no trades. It's obvious to me that these funds, Coney and Misty, both had shares bought. Misty this time only had 50,000, but it didn't put any trades on. Coney had, I think, 175 and didn't put any trades on. So they're, again, what they can do, they hold that cash. They know they're going to roll out of the weeklies, right? Because they got a whole bunch of them expiring. Look here at Misty. I mean, Coney had them all for the most part in one. They had two. They only scattered in the sense that they had two strikes, and one was real close for Coney, and the other one was further away, and it was like 92% of all of them. This one is pretty scattered. But I can show you on the weekly how close we are, right? And then you can see the bulk. So again, no more trades. They're setting on that cash, $1.5 million, so forth. So they have one that they wrote yesterday, and I don't blame them. They wrote it on, Wednesday with only 2 days. But we're already getting close to that. We're at 1525. So let's go look at the weeklies. So look at this. This one is the one that we ran by 5.93. So I put it in red, right? So we've collected only 40%. Yesterday we had like 65%, right? And the reason is we're just so close. But remember, there's still a fair amount of time premium. You wouldn't believe how much time premium some of these are. I'll show you when we get to holding. So, we're still looking good on the chart. We're back here, more than halfway up this 14 to 16. We've never really come down and tested this breakout line, right? We had this head and shoulders at 1450 from 1,000 that was kind of measuring up to 18, and we got up to 17, bounced around, and started trending down. So at some point it's going to reverse and run. It's a question of time. So these guys are both up nicely. And look at this, 1% out of the money, 1.9, 1.6. 2.27. So nothing is entirely safe. Now, what am I seeing in the pre-market? I'm seeing right now, with 16 minutes to open, we're showing 18 by 1525. So again, we closed at 1525. So as someone who wants us to keep the cash, let's go over and look at the holdings and you can see it better. Okay, what's nice is we knocked our synthetic, we almost knocked the loss completely out. So what was it yesterday? It was 17 million. I didn't update the date up here, but these are current. So we only have a 4 million loss. We had a 17, so we knocked 13 million out. And we had a 9 here and a 30. So 4 is pretty darn good. This is a nice move. There's the 50,000 shares, right? We're right at fair value. And look at these. So we've won 73%. This is the guy that matters the most. It's 1555. So we could move up 30 points and get the bulk of the contract. We want to keep that 4 million, right? I mean, this number, is 14.8 at yesterday's close, and it had one trading day and it's 30. So we've got 45 dollars that we can run to before we really lose any of the 4 million. And this guy's even safer at 1560 and 1570, and this guy's been run over, right? We collected 190,000. He owes 801. Now, realistically, if we finished at 1525, that's 90, right? So there's really not much additional time premium, 3.25. It's 86 contracts, but you hate to collect 200,000 and have to buy it back for 8, right? In a way, I don't want it to go back to 1,500 just to save this one call. I kind of like it around 15. I just don't want it to run by any of these others. And then this guy is, we're close to 1540, and we got 6 trading days. We got today and all of next week, but it's 34 contracts. So overall, not bad, Misty, but when it comes to payment, Yieldmax got a tough decision to make. I'm glad they get paid the big bucks, right? We get paid the big bucks only when we buy a lot of shares, but I don't miss work, I tell you. I enjoy this channel. It's a labor of love because I love investing. I love options. You know, I love the market, so it's exciting for me. But when I worked, and at times we made the big bucks, it's always had stress. Corporate America has a way of, you're doing things that people want you to do whether you think they're right or not. So, but I had some fun times. So $1.17 in total. So I got them paying $1.59, giving us a 62% yield. I think they continue to give us money knowing that MSTR can just move like crazy. So that's what I got right now. Now, if somehow we went up to 1590 or 1600 and we made some on the synthetic, but we lost a portion of this, you know, and we were 90 cents or 80 cents, I still think they're going to pay us into the dollar range. So I don't think you have to worry about being below $1. I mean, I saw somebody say to me, "Oh, Bruce, I think they're going to pay 220." Hey, I sure would be happy as a big shareholder, but I don't think they will. But again, I've been wrong before. I've been right before. So nothing's going to change. That'll continue. I'll miss some and I'll hit some, and we shall see. So let me see. What else do I have? Let's look at the synthetic for just a second. So we're at a 1550. Look at this, how close we are. So we're not going to be able to sell and make a lot of money, but that's okay. You know, they're likely not going to, they'll roll this maybe the week of 7/12. They won't roll it next week. I don't believe so. Now, they might if we ran up into the mid-16s and say, you know, let's get a 1600. And, you know, who knows? I mean, they put different strategies on. But I kind of I feel like MSTR is showing us that it can run. You know, I don't know if it had anything to do with a debate, you know, and one candidate liking, you know, crypto and BTC more than the other. You know, who knows? You know, we shall see. Okay, guys, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's see what we get. I should have something maybe tonight with you on my payout prediction for all the funds. It might not get out till Saturday morning, but look for that. I got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys beyond just, a lot of people are asking me. I like AMSI personally. I don't own any, but I probably will before long. You know, between that and NVIDIA, I might choose AMSI. If I just wanted the views, I'd probably choose NVIDIA because people like it. But I also hate to see people FOMOing in at at near a top. Again, it could have 5 or 10% more, and it'll go higher in time. I'm just not so sure near term and 2 or 3 months out that it's going to continue this rapid pace. I don't think any of the Mag 7 really are in that sense. I think they're much closer to a top than they are a bottom, or where they're going to run up 50% more. Okay, guys, that's what I got. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Enjoy your day ahead. Enjoy your weekend. You'll see more from me. All right. See ya. Bye.